Hey guys, my name is Alexis Santiago. I don't know if I'm going to go by Alexis Santiago or Lexi Santiago on this channel, but today is my first YouTube video. And it might be about 10 years too late, 15 years maybe, but here we are. So a little bit about myself. I am married. I have a son, a 9-month-old son. We have a dog. We own a house. We live in the Hudson Valley area of New York. I'm a corporate girly, so I do work a 9 to 5. So this right now is just going to be like a hobby for me, almost like a creative outlet. I am a creative person, but I feel like lately I haven't tapped into it, and I'm looking for that with this channel. And I don't know what type of videos I'm making. Like, we're just going with this. We're going with the flow. I don't know if I want to do videos that I enjoy watching, which are like cleaning videos, lifestyle videos, mostly vlogs, hauls. I love a good shopping video. I love to see what other people get. I'm easily influenced. So if somebody's talking about something and they're like, oh, this is a life-changing product, you need to get this, sold. I'm buying it. That's just how it is. No shame in my game here. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see if this video even makes it to YouTube, or if I completely scrap it all together and think of something else as a creative outlet. But here we are. So like for the longest time, family and friends of mine have told me like, oh, you should, put out videos on YouTube. And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. You're crazy. And then never did it, but like always secretly wanting to do it. And always chickening out, like just like never having the right camera equipment, never having time. What would I make videos about? Who would even watch it? Like all of those things that I think anybody who's ever started a channel probably thought of too. But I said, you know what? This is it. Let me just do it. Let me at least film the video. And if I don't like it, it doesn't have to go on. But if I do like it, here we are. And if you guys like it, maybe I'll make more, but who knows? Maybe nobody's even going to watch this. I don't even know. But I decided for my first video here on YouTube, I'm going to do what I like seeing the most right now, which I said like are hauls. I like watching haul videos. So I figured perfect timing. Amazon Prime Day was just a couple of days ago. They run it for a couple of days in July, along with a bunch of other stores I noticed have kind of jumped on this bandwagon of like Black Friday in July, Christmas in July, throwing these sales randomly in July, and I'm here for it. Because on Amazon Prime, yes, sometimes I feel like they do inflate their prices, but I feel like for certain items, you do get a pretty good deal. So I'm just going to go over a couple of things that I got, and yeah, here we go. Let's jump into it. Hope you enjoy. So first of all, I want to talk about my lip combo. I got the CoverGirl Outlast lip stain in Shuggy Girl. I've always wanted to try a lip stain, and honestly, I didn't want to go to like a Sephora or an Ulta and spend like $25, $30 on one. So what I usually do is if I want to try a product, I will go to the drugstore, pick one up, try it. If I like it, end up loving it, then I'll end up going and spending a little bit more money to get a quality product like at Ulta or Sephora. But drugstore, she comes through every single time. So I have this just like outlining my lips, which I did get from Amazon. And then I just have a e.l.f. Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm in strawberry shortcake on top of it. This I did not get from Amazon. This I got, I think, at Ulta. Second item, let's stick with like the skincare items that I did get. So I recently have gotten into like focusing on skincare, and I really have been for the past like 2 months enjoying Korean skincare products. However, these two items that I'm about to talk about are not Korean skincare, but they are fan favorites, I guess. So first is the La Roche-Posay, the Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I needed a new cleanser, so I decided to pick this one up. It's tried and true. I love it. And then the next item is probably one of my all-time favorite moisturizers. It is a bit expensive, which when I saw it on sale for Amazon Prime Day, I had to scoop it up, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't get two, to be honest. But it is the La Roche-Posay double repair face moisturizer. Honestly, guys, this is like one of the best moisturizers in my opinion. I feel like I've tried them all. But for my skin type, I have combination skin. Prior to having my son, I had combination leaning more towards oily, but after when I was pregnant with him, my skin got super dry. And then after him, I'm 9 months postpartum now. I feel like my skin is getting back to how it was prior to having him. And it's just right now it's still more combination, not so much oily just yet. We are in summer time right now, so that all changes when I head outside. I'm an oily mess. But this product is great. Another item I got was the Corsex. I'm actually not sure how to pronounce this. This is the Advanced Nail 96 Mucin Power Essence. I wanted to try an essence. Right now, my favorite is the Tier Milk Toner. I really love that, but that is a toner. I wanted to try an essence on top of that, so I decided to pick this one up, again, on sale for Amazon Prime. Just a couple of dollars off, but a couple of dollars is a couple of dollars, so I decided to pick this one up. More skincare items. I wanted to try like a collagen eye mask underneath, so I picked this one up. This one is the Abib collagen eye patches. So I picked this one up right here. Let's see what it looks like inside. All right, it comes with this, like an applicator. Oh, to take it out. Okay. So it comes like that, and then you would just stick it on right under here and let that sit for a while. And it should hopefully help with my dark circles that have been happening recently due to having a baby. It happens. It comes with the territory. The next item is for, like, if you have dry feet, like, that would help. Like, I feel like in the summertime, I wear, sandals a lot. So I like to make sure that my feet look right for wearing sandals. And so I just got these two kind of, go hand in hand. So one is the Callus Remover Extra Strength. It's like you put it on, and it kind of, any dead skin, you can take off with using, oh my god, it's like a 6-pack in here. But one of these pumice stones, I don't know. I feel like my husband makes fun of me. Like, he knows how to say it, and I always say it wrong, and he's always correcting me. So he's probably going to correct me when he sees this, because, I'm going to make him watch my first video. Like I said, if it even makes it out there. But, so, hand in hand, these two go together. And I'll just probably keep that, in the shower, for, I like to call it my Sunday everything shower, where we wash the hair, we shave the legs, we do all the things. So we'll be adding that to the list. Another beauty item that I got was the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This one is the skinny brow pencil. This is tried and true, hands down, will forever be my favorite brow pencil. The NYX eyebrow pencil, the automatic one, that's second. But if I had to pick one, it would be this one. So I usually pick these up, I scoop them up in bulk when Ulta does their 21 days of beauty sale, and they go on sale for half price. Honey, I'm adding to cart multiple times because that's how much I love this product. The color is top tier. I hope they never change the formula of this. They never change the type of pencil of this. They never change anything about this because honestly, like I said, I do like the NYX brow pencil. It's just that the color is just a little bit off. This one is perfect every single time. And I had to pick one up because it was on sale. Another item, let's jump into, I got a couple of things for my son. So like I said, he's 9 months old and he is like damn near about to walk. Like honestly, I'm like, honey, you're 9 months old. Please be a baby a little bit longer, like just for mommy's sake. So first of all, he needed more socks. So I got him. This one is like a 12 pack. Let me see, 3, 6, 9 pack of socks. So just a bunch of neutral colors. His other socks he was kind of growing out of, and these have like little grippies at the bottom. So I wanted him to be able to, when he's, you know, walking around, he can like grip onto the floor a little bit. And then also, since he started walking, I wanted to get him some shoes. And I know, you know, it's hit or miss, like how you want to, I guess, like raise your kid or, you know, developmental or whatever. I've heard that it's best for them to be barefoot, that it's better for them to developmentally to learn how to walk that way. But I also wanted to get him like little shoes, but I didn't want to spend a ton of money on it because he's 9 months old. He's growing really fast. These may fit him. If they don't, I might size the next one up, or they might be perfect, but just a little, it's like almost like sock-like, and it has a little Velcro. They seem wide enough. He does have like a little fatty foot. I love that. But little grippy. So I wanted to get him these to see if it would help a little bit, if he would even like it, or he might like veto it completely. It might just not vibe with him and go back to him in the socks, or just, you know, barefoot, learning to get his balance a little bit better. Right now he's like coasting from furniture piece to furniture piece, and it's, like I said, it's crazy. I'm like, sir, like you're 9 months, like go be a baby, please. But he is a baby, and he's just learning, and he's doing all the things, and I'm super happy. And then the other thing that I got is he does have 4 teeth, 2 on top, 2 at the bottom, and he's currently teething. I feel like teething is going to be a thing for the next like 2 years. As soon as we're done with one teething session, it's like we get a little bit of a break, and then here we are again, where he's waking up like every hour on the hour, going through a sleep regression, you know, super fussy, trying to make him more comfortable. But he does have the 4 teeth, so I wanted to get him like a little toothbrush. This one is like a little like a finger toothbrush where you pop your finger in there and you can just like clean his little teeth. So I got this one, and then eventually I think he'll learn to be okay with like the idea of brushing his teeth, and then I'll get him like an official, you know, little baby toothbrush, and then that way it'll be, you know, just easier to transition when it is time for him to brush his own teeth. So I did get him this. And then let's talk about, I guess like a house item. So right now it's summertime. He's 9 months old, so he's eating a lot more, and I like to keep like a lot of fruits. I also love banana bread, so I've been like on a banana bread kick lately. And with that said, that also brings sometimes like these little like gnats into the house. So I saw this online, Amazon, of course. You plug it into the outlet, but then you have this there. It's like a sticky trap. And then when you peel it off, it attracts those bugs to it. And then they kind of stick onto the back and die, I guess. I don't know. Sounds a little crazy. But we're going to try it. Just because I don't, you know, they don't really do anything. But it's like, I just don't want them in the house. I don't want them by my fruit. Like, don't come into my house. But here we are. So I'm going to try that. Let's talk about some fashion items, I guess. So I wanted to try a couple of different tank tops. So I just ordered, but all of them were kind of like on sale. And with Amazon, it's very hit or miss, like the quality, unless you have tried it before, decide you love it, you're going to get it again, or you've heard from a friend or somebody that, oh my God, you have to get this tank top, it's great, or any item, you know, pair of shoes, whatever. I feel like you can read the reviews, but it's like you won't know until you get it, and if the quality is going to vibe with you, if the type of fabric. So I got this one. It's a racerback tank. I tried it on. I do like the fit. It is a little bit, like, in my opinion, short, and it could be totally normal, but I feel like I have a long, like, torso. So I feel like a lot of tank tops are short on me, and I wish they had, like, a longer version of it. But I still love it. It just, like, hits where I guess, like, a normal shirt would hit. I just wish it was a little bit longer. I'm still keeping it, though, because I like the way it fits. Another item, same type of fabric, but this one is just like more square neck. Again, I wish it was a little bit longer, but it hits the way where a normal shirt would end. This one I got in like a navy blue color. And then I got this shirt. Somebody on, I think it was like TikTok, said it was like a Skims dupe. And here's the thing with Skims. Your girl loves Skims, okay? Kim K, she did her thing when it came to that brand, okay? And the bras, absolutely love them. Like, cannot say enough good things about them. I haven't tried any of the clothes because the bras, I prefer the bras, I prefer the underwears, but it's expensive. And prior to having my son, I'd be all about it. Add to cart, new launch day, add to cart, not an issue. But, new mom, that comes with extra bills and different type of bills. I guess, your family comes first. So if like my son needs something, he's going to get something, toothbrush, socks, shoes, over me getting a new bra from Skims. However, I heard this was a Skims dupe for the t-shirt, and I've always wanted to try her t-shirts. But like I said, if I was going to spend the money, I was going to get me a new bra. So I decided to get this, and the quality, I feel like I've never had the Skims version of it, but I feel like when people talk about it, it's this type of quality, it's this type of fabric. And I tried it on, I love it. Again, wish it was a little bit longer, but that's just like my body type. Another item I got, this I haven't tried on, and honey, it might go back, to be honest. I love the color, it's brown. These are just a pair of leggings. However, these are like super flared out. It's giving bell bottom. I'm more of a boot cut legging type girl, or just like, skinny leg type. So I'm going to try it on, but if this is like very flared out, honey, it's going back. Like, no. I like a boot cut. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know how I missed that. But like I said, it could, it could work. Not super hopeful, but it could work. And then another last fashion item is, So this is the box. This is the brand. It is a wireless bra. So I'm the type of girl that I like to wear like wired bras, because like underwire bras, because of the fit and the lift that it gives. But after being at work for like several hours and wearing it as long as I do all day, it's like when you come home, yeah, you could take it off. But like if you're going to work out and about and then coming on, like it's a long time to have a bra on like that. And sometimes it does get a little bit uncomfortable, but I've kind of steered away from wireless bras because I feel like it's not going to give me the support that I need. And I've tried a couple. Again, I feel like the support is not there, but I heard really good things about this specific bra. So it was on sale for Amazon Prime Day, $20. I love a bra that's $20, to be honest. So I decided to try it. I got the nude color. It's actually this color right here. Honey, I'm about to add to cart like multiple times. Like I need all the colors. When I say this is giving the lift that I need, it's giving the oomph that I need. Like I feel supported in it. I feel it is so comfortable. The straps are kind of wide, but I can get past that because it's giving everything that it needs to give, and it's super comfortable. And I say it's super comfortable because I've had it on for the past 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, and it almost feels like I have like a normal like sports bra on, or just it's doing what it needs to do. I need multiple colors ASAP. Add to cart. It's a fan favorite. It's a new favorite, I should say. Love it. Getting more. And it also comes with an extra like backing in case you need it to be a little bit bigger, to give a little bit more room, which I love. I love that. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I love that it comes with it. I love that it's an option. And then the last fashion item that I got was just a little ring. So I love Amazon for like stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like if you want like a new little fashion item or jewelry piece, anything like that. So this is what it looks like. It's super cute, super dainty. And I wanted it like for this finger here. So perfect. Love it. And then random item for my car. If my husband's gonna watch this video, he's gonna be like, about time, girl. I needed like a little garbage can for my car. It gets kind of messy in there. Let me tell you something. I keep my house clean, my room clean. I'm a girl. That's just how we get down. But I'm also a girl. And sometimes, like our car, that's where the mess is, to be honest. It is, random water bottles. It is just a bunch of shit in there, like that doesn't need to be in there. Like, and it's always been that way. It's like reusable bags. Why do I have so many in there? But I do. And then it's just like a random umbrella. Nothing is in a place where it needs to be. It's kind of just like all in the back seat on the floor. The only person that's in my back seat is my son, and he's in his car seat. Or the other person that might be in my back seat is when we take our dog to the vet. We put the thing down, like the mat down. She jumps right in. Her name is Phoenix, by the way. And she's sitting right there looking at me as I'm talking to myself, talking to a camera, thinking, Mom, what are you doing? But here I am making my first video. But yeah, so I needed something to just like put the trash in. Like, it's always like if I stop at Starbucks and I decide to get, something to eat and it comes with like that wrapping, like why do I just leave it right there? Like, I'm gonna see a garbage can somewhere, walking into Target, walking into my house, you know what I mean? Like, why did I have to leave it in the car? But I did. So I figure it's probably gonna always be left in the car, but I can keep it here so that way it's not like seen. It won't be as messy. So we'll see if I actually utilize this, because we'll just see. But I'm sure my husband's gonna be super proud that I got something like this. Or I could put it in the car and think like, this shit is in the way, and then throw it in the backseat like everything else. I don't know, but this is what I do. Another item that I got is, this is a totally random purchase. No, it's not a random purchase. What am I talking about? So for the past 4 weeks, I've been dealing with sciatica nerve pain. It is the absolute worst pain I have ever felt in my life. And I'm not even being dramatic. Like, I have given birth. I have dealt with contractions without an epidural. And then I had my epidural. But I want to say, I'd rather deal with hours of having contractions without an epidural than deal with the sciatic nerve pain. That's the type of pain that I'm talking about. They say, oh, I wouldn't even wish that upon my worst enemy. This is the type of pain that you want to get back at your enemy, wish this on it. But I wouldn't even wish this. Like, this is next level. And it literally came out of nowhere. I was fine 1 minute. I woke up the next day. Boom, I had this pain. It is literally from my lower back. It's like having lower back pain, hip pain, a pulled hamstring, a Charlie horse in your calf. You feel like you're walking on a broken ankle. On top of your toes are numb constantly throughout the day. Like, I could feel my big toe on my left foot. The other 4 toes, I don't even know if they're still there. They're there, but I can't feel them because they're constantly being numb. Finally had the MRI, gonna get the epidural. I think it's like an epidural steroid injection shot. Waiting for the insurance to approve that, so that way this pain can just go away. I'm starting to feel a little bit better with the physical therapy, chiropractor, acupuncture, like your girl is doing it all, because I knew that something had to happen when I couldn't even, like, if my son needs to be consoled, I can't even walk him around the house without being in pain, without everything locking up on my left side. That's how bad it is. And it takes something like that for me to even take myself to the doctor, because us as women, we will put ourselves last. We will put something off, which I don't even know why. Like, the insurance is there. The doctor's office is there. Take advantage. Go. But it's just one of those things where I'm just like, oh no, I'll walk it off. I'll be fine. No, I needed to go because this pain, I cannot walk it off. Honey, I can't walk at all, okay? I'm hobbling from furniture piece to furniture piece. It is not the vibe. It is not the look. It is not what I need for 2025. Okay? Just know. So, with that being said, I bought one of these like seat cushions. It's a memory foam seat cushion. and it's supposed to help for things like that. It's like orthopedic doctor recommended, alleviates pressure when sitting down. And that's the thing, like I told you before, like I'm a corporate girly. I go to work 9 to 5 type of job, and I sit at a desk for those hours. Yes, I get up and walk around every now and then, but it's not a lot. It's like, oh, I got to get something off the printer, or I got to use the restroom, or I'm going to the break room to eat lunch, like things like that, or I'm leaving for the rest of the day. But most of the time, I'm sitting at my desk. And that's a long time to be sitting, and it's not normal to be sitting that long each and every single day. You should be getting up, you should be moving around. However, you're busy, you're working, it's part of your job. So with that being said, I'm trying to do my job very comfortably, and once this pain goes away, I don't want it to come back. So if I can do what I need to do to help that by sitting on this little seat cushion, that's what I'm going to do. And it's supposed to like elevate you to the point where it alleviates that pressure. That's where your sciatic nerve is. So I got that. And then the biggest purchase, I'm going to clear everything off here. This is the reason why I love Amazon Prime Day, because just a little backstory. Let me go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay. So is this even on camera, right? So this is what we got. The Ninja, it's a Foodie Smart XL 2-basket air fryer. We've been wanting this for a while. Let me tell you something. I love an air fryer moment, especially in the summertime. Like you don't want that heat going on in the house. With the oven, the air fryer is just quicker. It's healthier, I think, in my opinion. And so basically we got an air fryer. We got engaged in 2016, and then we had our engagement party in 2017. And one of the gifts that we got for my brother and my sister-in-law was an air fryer. It's the Chefman air fryer. Honey, this thing was small but mighty. It did what it needed to do for all of these years. However, very recently, I was heating up like garlic bread, like the Texas toast garlic bread in the air fryer. It's just the easiest way to do it, especially like it's just me and my husband that are eating the bread. Like my son doesn't eat garlic bread with cheese on it. So I would put like the 2 pieces in the basket for like, at 400 for like 8 minutes, and boom, it's done. It comes out perfect every time, not burnt, nothing like that, just perfect. So I was cooking dinner, decided to put a couple of pieces in the air fryer to make as, just to have it on the side. When we eat pasta, we love our garlic bread. And I had it on for like the 8 minutes. The alarm rings on it. I go to check on it. Honey, it was like this thing wasn't even cooked. I said, what happened here? I looked, I was like, it's plugged in. It's at 400. I know I set that thing for like 10 minutes at least. And it still wasn't cooked. Like it got a little heated up, but like it wasn't toasted. The cheese wasn't melted really. I was like, what's going on here? So then obviously I just like put it in again for like another 10 minutes because clearly something was heating up, but it wasn't like heating up to the 400 that it should be. So I ended up getting it done, but I was like, told my husband, I was like, honey, we need to start looking at air fryers, like, because I need one and this one's not working. But like I said, it did what it needed to do. I stand behind that brand because it lasted us from like 2017 to 2025. Rest in peace, honey, because we don't know her anymore. She going in the garbage. We got this new baby here. This guy right here, she a little expensive. She is expensive. So this is the one that we wanted. It's the one that comes with like a thermometer. It's 2 basket. It's 10 quart. So 5 in each basket. It's like $200 and something, like $230. I'm like, why are air fryers costing this much? Like, it doesn't make sense. I know it is a Ninja, so, you're going to pay for that brand, that up cost for that brand. But I was like, this is crazy that it's costing this much. So we didn't buy it because nobody got $230 to spend on an air fryer like that. Like, that's crazy to me to spend that much money on an appliance. But maybe it's normal. I don't know. Maybe I'm cheap. I don't know. But at the time I was like, no, we're not doing that. And then my husband started looking around. We were looking at like Best Buy. We have a BJ's membership. So we were looking there. And the cheapest that we've ever seen it, both of us has ever seen it, was that it came down to like $179. And at the time we're like, okay, that's at least, that's a decent sale. Like I can see us spending $180 on it. But at the same time, I'm like, she's still a little expensive. Like, why? And I was like, no, maybe it'll go cheaper, and that was like a couple months ago. So meanwhile, still hadn't thrown away our little Chefman air fryer, because I was like, that thing still works, kind of. It just needs, something that's supposed to be done in 10 minutes, she gonna take 20 minutes, but we not throwing her away just yet because I still need her. But on Amazon Prime, it was literally the last day. It was like the 11th hour of the sale. Like, it was about to be like, bye-bye, midnight. It was going to be over. And I saw this guy for $160. And I'm like, no, this can't be the same one that we were looking at. Honey, it's the same one that we were looking at. I was like, it's 10 quart. It got the thermometer. I was like, it's the digital one. So I'm just like, there's no way this sale is like actually real. It was $160. So I was like, better than $180, definitely better than $230. So add to cart, click, and here we go. We got it. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to unbox her. I'm going to make my son a sweet potato like puree just so he has for the week. And I'm going to use it in this. So maybe I'll vlog that. I don't know, like me making baby food. I don't know, that could be a thing. But here we are. So I got it. Now that I made this video, I can unbox it, put it to use. Where she's going, I don't know, because she big. She a big girl. I don't know, because ever since having a baby, our counter over here, I'm looking over there, it's like baby central. It's so funny because there's like a wine opener. There's like a beer like fizzer thing. Like if you could put a can of beer in, and then it makes it into like if it's coming from a keg. And then there's baby bottles central over there, drying racks. It's crazy how much life has changed. But yeah, it's the bottle, it's a cerveza, it's the drink section. But yeah, so maybe I'll move stuff around, because I feel like if we're gonna leave her out, that probably is the best area to keep her at. If not, I'm gonna have to make some changes to our cabinets underneath, like where I store stuff, so I could just like put her at the bottom and then take her out when I need her, because that's what I did with the other one. But our little Chefman girl, she gonna say bye-bye. We don't need her anymore. She's been upgraded. But like I said, she did what she needed to do. Stand behind that brand. I just wanted to try this one. Like I said, this one we've been keeping our eye out for it, and $160 could not. There's no way I see it getting any cheaper unless they come out with like the next model. And maybe that's why this one was $160. Maybe they got another model coming out. Who knows? But here we are. We got her. But anyways, so I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know, like I said, if this is going to turn into a thing. But if it does, it does. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But here we are. I did it. I made my first video. Hopefully it's the first of many. I don't know. But thank you for watching. Bye.